Oh, this is not going too well. Oh boy, that's coming in fast. Today we are going to be starting the Miata for the first time in I think 3 years, which has been quite a long time. The Miata is also getting a new home today. Finally, we're going to get a place that's not only a heated garage, it's got, you know, its own power and everything like that, so we can actually work on the car without all these complications. Like the storage locker doesn't have power, it doesn't even have lights or anything like that. So this is going to be a huge help to the series. And the car is definitely going to be on the road this summer. I really hope that I can live up to those words. All right, so we're back. Here's the Miata, fresh and cut. It's gonna be leaving the storage locker for the first time in forever. You got Sharif. Yo, say what up. He's the boy who helped us dismantle the old red one. But we are gonna start getting this guy loaded up. The tires are flat, so we're gonna have to fill those up. But it's gonna be interesting. Are you excited? Look at this, official Sharif shirt. I want one. Money. The locker is emptier than ever. Miata's strapped up. The back of the truck is completely loaded with as many parts as we could fit. The back seat is also completely loaded with tools. Let's do this. What is up, everyone? We are back. See the Miata. So we didn't end up getting to working on the car last weekend when we were moving the car, but today the plan is to try to get this thing started. So not only am I going to show you guys the process of what I'm doing to be able to see if this will start, but also the things that you got to kind of do to make sure that you do it correctly so you don't screw up. Alrighty, so we got the car safely jacked up, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and do an oil change. Now obviously oil changes are pretty basic. Drain the oil, change the filter, and fill her up. Quick pro tip too, if you take off the gas cap and pull up the actual plug, it will kind of drain a little bit faster for you. Okay, so we drained the oil. Now to do the oil filter. I've never really done an oil change on a Miata, so I'm trying to figure out where the filter is, and I kind of found it. It is underneath the exhaust manifold, like right there, and it's right above the control arm. Let's see if I can get one from below. It's basically right on the other side of this guy here. Like I could feel it right here. And it's going in sideways. This is gonna make a disaster. Like this is gonna be so messy. I have no clue how you're supposed to do this. Oh boy. So I set up what I think might be the best option. As you can see, right there is my funnel. I'm hoping I can catch as much as I can. I also put some cardboard down just in case it does leak so I don't damage the floor. I guess let's see how this goes. Looks like I'm gonna have to hammer this because it's so tight on there. Oh boy. Okay, I got it, I think. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of work. Let's see. Yeah, there it comes. I had to completely mutilate this thing. Look at this. I had to hammer the out of it just to be able to get this thing out. Well, let's put the new one in. Okay, so back into the car here. We're done with the oil change. The next thing we want to do is just make sure that the engine actually turns. So I have my breaker bar here on the crankshaft bolt, and we want to turn clockwise. We can see if it will turn, which it clearly is. Let me get a ratchet, so this is a lot easier. So as you can see, it is definitely turning, which is a good sign. Got a little bit of resistance in some areas, but I don't know if that's just, I don't know, I've never really done this before, so I'm not too sure if that's normal. Oh, it's actually loosening up, it seems like. Oh, it's tight here. See, it's really loose there, and then it gets tight, tight, still tight, loose. I don't know. Well, at least the engine moves. That's obviously a positive. Now I gotta get this thing off. Come on. So now with this car specifically, when the accident happened to the original car, the radiator was smashed. So we put my old one in, meaning that there's no radiator fluid in here. So we're gonna fill up some radiator fluid. Now, if you guys already had radiator fluid in here, mainly what you wanna check is 1, the color looks good, and 2, it's giving a good protection, which you could actually find a gauge that will tell you what the temperature will protect to. So as long as the color looks good and it's got good protection, that's fine. It's also recommended that you do drain the system if you're going to be running it for a long time. And if you are just running it for a couple seconds, you don't necessarily need radiator fluid. It's only when the actual engine gets hot. So we are going to be only running it for a couple seconds today, but I still want to fill this up. And it also gives us the opportunity to check if there's any leak. So I went ahead and did a really good clean to my funnel here. Got all the oil out, washed it, everything. So we had a bit of a leak. You can possibly see that hose. Let's get a focus. That hose right there is leaking. Old clamp location was there and I moved it over. I released the clamp a little bit, pulled it in as much as I can, and then reclamped it closer to the actual tube. I might have been a little bit off the tube, making it almost expand for it to leak. That's good, that's sorted. So far, no leaks. Gonna continue filling to see if anything else pops up. Okay, so the car's back down to level. What you wanna do now is 3 things. 1, check your brake fluid, make sure it's good. Check your power steering fluid. Also, I don't know where you've been storing your car, so just make sure that there's no, like, you know, birds or nests or mice or anything like that. Maybe take out the air box and stuff like that just to check. Obviously we've been in a storage locker, so we're pretty much good. I am gonna just, you know, take a quick look at some of the other things just to make sure the engine looks okay, because obviously you don't want to have a nest inside your engine when you start it, because it could be a fire hazard. So we're gonna go ahead, just take a quick double check. Okay, so the next thing on the list is to drain the gas tank. Now, gas does go bad. If you've had your car sitting for especially a couple years, it's very recommended that you drain the gas tank before you go ahead and do your first startup, because that gas could damage the engine if it's not good gas. So I've never drained a gas tank before, and clearly this car's never been drained either, because the plug looks super just stock, I guess, OEM. I went ahead and blasted it with some PB Blaster to try to get any rust that might be in there off, lube it up a little bit. I have 2 drain pans. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I really don't wanna be leaking gas everywhere. I don't even know how much is in the engine. Now, luckily with the Miata, it does have a drain plug. Some people don't have drain plugs, or they're way too hard to get to. So they go in from the actual gas cap and they pump it out, or siphon. So we're gonna luckily be able to drain it from below, except we can't really, I don't know, we'll see if we could stop it while it's going if we run out of drain pan. I also don't have many places to put the gas after, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Let's do this gas tank drain. Let's loosen this bad boy, hopefully it's not too tight. Oh, she's tight. Oh my God. Oh, oh shit. Okay. This is not going too well. Oh boy, that's coming in fast. This is not going as smoothly as I was hoping. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to swap here. I'm gonna start looking for another jug. Oh shit. This is not stopping. I'd love for it to slow down. Slow down any time now. It's really not slowing down here. Okay, we're gonna start doing this swap. Okay. Watch out, camera. Oh God. I don't know if I should be looking for another jug. How much f***ing gas is in this thing? I did not expect it to be this much. I'm gonna take the gas cap off, see if it speeds it up. Oh yeah. That definitely sped it up a lot. This guy must have had a full tank of gas before he crashed the car. Holy sh**. Okay, it does look like it's slowing down. Oh, it's definitely slowing down. Oh my God. I think we're done. Okay, so the gas tank is drained. We filled up 2 of these jugs plus the gas can with all the gas, and I cleaned out all of the drain pans, I guess. Now, remaining things that we have to do is check to make sure all the belts are cracked, or sorry, aren't cracked. I did check already and it seems like everything looks okay. Now, you could also check your spark plugs to make sure one, the white part of them isn't cracked and there's no oil on it. Now, if you smell inside the gas cap here, if you smell the smell of like shellac, that could be a concern. I believe it means that your tank could be a little rusty. So that's another thing that you could check. But other than that, I think we are pretty much good to go here. Oh, also you could fill or spray a little bit of fogging oil in the cylinder heads when you take the spark plugs out. But again, we don't have any of that on us, so we're not going to worry about that today. So all we have to do now is fill up the gas tank with some gas that I brought, and then start this guy up. So, oh, and also connect the battery. That is also a thing you need to do. Now, obviously, after you get a little bit of gas in here, we should check to make sure that there's no leaking going on below. So from what I can see, it looks like we're good to go. So let's continue filling. Okay, so the battery's just slightly in. We definitely got power, which is good. Looks like the wipers are supposed to be going right now. So let's try to figure out how to turn that off. I think that's for the door. So I guess the door's not properly. Oh, that might be why. There we go. Fixed. Okay, so will it start? First startup in 3 years. Come on. Here we go. Nope. Oh, I see smoke. Well, this one's catching fire. It is like melting. So I'm not too sure why that was melting. Maybe it was just plugged into something wrong, I don't know. I've unplugged it, tossed it off to the side. We'll deal with that later. What we are gonna do though is try to start it up one more time. I mean, we're not getting a full 12 volts, which could be one of the reasons why we're not getting able to, or being able to start here. That could be the problem. But let's see what happens if I try to turn the key again. This time no chair. I think it's just no power. Which means we're gonna have to boost it. Now the battery is connected. Now let's see if it'll start up. The engine's smoking. I'm a little concerned on the sound that the engine's making, so I'm gonna start it up again, maybe see where that smoke was coming from, and take a video of what it sounds like so I could kind of reassess without having it on. Sounds a little bit knocky, which I don't like to hear. Ooh, I should code scan it too. I can do that while it's off. Oh well, we'll do that after. Well, she starts. Lots of smoke. Okay, we're gonna go for another startup. I put some more oil in. I think I was a little low on the oil. Should have checked the dipstick before I started it. Hopefully we didn't do any damage. Let's try starting her up again. Let's see how it goes. Much better. There's definitely low oil. Hopefully that didn't do anything. Still getting smoke though. We have no leaks down below, but there's definitely some sort of smoke coming from here. We are back and looking at the spark plugs. As you can see, they are not looking too hot. This one was super tight in there. Cylinder 1 coil pack took a bit of a beating. but the other ones look okay. And we did have that similar one misfire code, so that might be why. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update. So we did remove the spark plugs, and there's a lot of oil on the threads. This one, as you can see, is very rusty. Pretty much all of them are screwed except for cylinder 4. Now also the plug itself had a lot of corrosion on it. So what we're gonna do, unfortunately we can't today because it's Saturday and nothing's open out here up north. So we're going to come back another day to the valve cover gasket as well as the spark plugs, obviously. I might change the plugs, or the wires rather. Not really decided on that one yet, but definitely the plugs, definitely the gasket. And I'm also gonna bring my compression tester so that we could do a compression test to see if it might be the piston rings. So we'll kind of have to wait for that. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna do anything today. So as of right now, we're getting some parts down.